Hello, it's Ollie again. This is the second website I'm going to be doing. It's the Weatherspoons website. So I personally think that the purpose of this website is to promote and allow people to like book pubs, find information about Weatherspoons. Just looking around the website, I think the target audience is neither male or female. I don't think that they're targeting a specific gender. Like the design and the colours don't suggest either male or female. It's quite sort of plain colours like black and white, some gold here. Um, However, I think the simplicity of it is quite simple. It's not too anything over the top. Um, that maybe sort of like an older, like middle age, maybe sort of group that they're targeting. Um, Otherwise, I don't really think that there's any specific indication. Um, but yeah, also the fact that it is a website may also promote the idea that they are trying to get a younger audience, because that's sort of what businesses want to do. They sort of want to go towards a younger audience. Um, Typically, maybe sort of like a middle age working class sort of family would eat here typically. Um, yeah, like a working class sort of income would. I don't think nothing here is that expensive. It's not too expensive for food or whatever. Um, in the website, for website Web 2.0 technologies, um, they've obviously got like these roll-on little features, quite helpful to show, like, make sure you're on the right thing and right link. If they've got a cool feature, if we go to the food tab here, um, if we go to the pizza pub thing, it once we get there, it allows you to enter your postcode, and it allows you to. Oh, we've gone past it. But yeah, so find your nearest pizza pub here. It allows you to enter your postcode, which you can. It allows the user to quickly find like their nearest like Weatherspoons. They don't need to go through like a list of them. They have it there. That allows them to sort of get the information quicker, which is obviously quite helpful. If it loads. Okay, here we go. So yeah, you can see here location, pub, postcode, pub name, and then there'll be a map that loads in here. But yeah, I think that's quite helpful for people who may not want to look through, like, wasting time. They can just get the information quicker, which is obviously what Web 2.0 technologies is about. I'll come back to that later. So I think the layout is quite clear. They've got like a sort of standard sort of layout. It's like the title at the top, and then below that is their information, and then different web links that they can go to find out more information. So there's that, and then we go to, say, drinks. Hopefully this loads a bit quicker. Yeah, it's sort of the same sort of layout. Sorry. The writing on each page is pretty clear. Their use of white space is quite good. It makes everything look a lot cleaner, a lot nicer. Yeah, as you can see, the drinks thing here at the top, and then they've got like links to their different subsections. So, and obviously they've got the different things that they support. Yeah, the writing on their page is quite clear. It's not hard to read. Maybe sort of the smaller stuff here might be quite hard to read if you're maybe an older generation, but you know, a lot of this is in bold white, it stands out against pictures, it's quite easy to read. Important information is like in bold here, obviously marshmallow, unicorn, gin, apparently that's a thing. But yeah, they've got a lot of nice clear font, it's quite easy to understand. Content is up to date. I can't find any sort of indication that it wouldn't be. Obviously, Wetherspoon's quite a big company, and I would expect them to have an up to date website for such a company of that size. The content itself is quite good. It doesn't use any complicated language. It's obviously been thought out, clearly written. They taken into consideration the type of user that they're going to have. It's not formal. It's not formal, but it's not too informal. It's a nice middle. Yeah, the page itself has a number of different pictures on each page. Obviously, they use them as links here, so you can just click on that. See the hand changes there, which takes you to different pages. I think it's quite a nice feature. They don't have a variety, quite similar to the other page. They don't have like a video of anything. They don't have any other sort of like media usage. It's mostly pictures and that sort of thing, text. Yeah, they have like a gallery on the pub history here, so we can just go and find that quickly. But yeah, no videos. A lot of the images are well formatted. Like I've again done this on my phone, make sure it all works. Nothing. Obviously, I sort of expect that from a big company like Wetherspoons. Yeah, there's like a gallery here that rolls across. It's quite cool. And then obviously you can find out more about the different pubs. But navigation around the site is quite good. Obviously the navigation bar was at the top, and when you scroll down that should follow you. Yeah, so it has like a small bar there, and then it follows you all the way down. And again, they also have a back to the top like a scripting thing, which is quite cool. But yeah, obviously that's quite easy to like navigate. It's not hard for anyone. And yeah, like as I said, the browser compliance is quite good on different platforms, different browsers. It's the same. It's not hasn't got any sort of like defects across the different browsers. What else have we got? Oh yeah, the accessibility, obviously a big difference between the other one. They have a language changer, so we can change it to those there. Ooh. And yeah, their accessibility thing here is a lot better. They have like the small tab there. Ooh. My internet's been a bit slow. Okay, there we go. So yeah, they've got like their site map, and then obviously the different things with the appearances. So if you're visually impaired, you can help this decrease the size. And they've got like information. So they've got the BBC's page. I think that's a bit better. So obviously they've sort of talked a little bit more about it compared to the other website. It's a bit better. It's a lot nicer than the other website. But yeah, I think